Hello Scorpio, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I will be doing a general reading for you, not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest for someone else. Remember that this is a timeless read also. When you see it's when you need it, and take that energy from when you see it to a few weeks out, if you will. We're starting with the Wisdom of the Oracle for you. At this time, let's see, what do we have for Scorpio here? All right, we have number 25, Round and Round. Anything else here? Anything else for Scorpio at this time? We'll keep those because they would not go back in the deck. They didn't want to go back in. We have Y in the reverse and Yang in the reverse, both protection messages. I will read those for you guys now. Let's take a look though. Round and round, repeating a process. Feels like something going over and overhead in your mind as well. If you the picture shows a face in the middle, and it's just like you're starting out from the third eye and rolling just around, just moving over and over. I want to say what comes around goes around for someone as well. I'll read the protection messages on those other two to clarify more, but it feels like the Y, it feels like it's speaking of someone in particular, someone that is like you're a partner or someone who like completes you, and it's just like maybe there's been a breakup or an argument or something has happened to disrupt the purity of your connection. Let's look at the number 25 here for you first. Round and round. Essential meanings. The spiral quality of events when our lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. The Oracle's message. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher vantage point. Looking down into your circumstances, you will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access wisdom and lessons learned. Oh, hold on here. Sorry. Relationship message. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an unaccustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. Your prosperity message. If you're in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past in your work life, it is because you're being invited to see what you couldn't see before. This is a perfect time for you to look at the deeper motives you have and your attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life to be a part of your journey to prosperity. All right. Let's see. Someone's ex may be trying to come back in here as well, and you're not sure what the reason is, because you thought that for sure that it was over, and I feel like possibly they were the ones that really did something or said something or initiated the ending of the commitment, and I feel like maybe they're going to try to come back in, or they have, and you may be like, what is this about? Is this for real? What's going on here? All right, we're going to go to Y, the number 31. Essential meanings, motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. Your protection message. Sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you toward a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with the partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong, but deep down what you really desire is to have the last word with that person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you ever closer to the happiness that you seek. Very interesting. All right, we have Yang, the number 1. Essential meanings, the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Your protection message, be mindful of the tendency toward impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. I'm looking at these 2 cards together and what they and the message that they had, and I'm feeling, and you got this round and round as well. I'm feeling like there is someone in a situation where you are kind of still after your someone who is now your ex, or maybe someone who you dealt with, maybe not in a full-on relationship, but maybe they're trying to leave the connection and you are in love, perhaps, or there's this attraction that's pulling you, wanting you, making you text them, call them. It's maybe they ended it abruptly and you haven't gotten closure on it, which could be the big problem here. But you have the round and round here as well. It just feels like going round and round, because you didn't get the closure that you needed, the answers as to why it ended the way it did. Maybe it was great and all of a sudden they just pulled away. I feel like just wanting to talk to this person, that maybe why, the reason why you keep I'm going to say bothering them. Maybe that's not quite the word anybody wants to hear, but that could be, that may just be it. If they disconnected, they broke off the connection, whether they were in the wrong or not, and there was no closure. It's what it feels like, something where there was no closure, so you keep going around about it in your head. You may never get the answer, and that has to be okay. You have to move on from that, because the possibility that sooner or later they will have the same thing happen to them, because what comes around goes around. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you. Let's get into the body of your read here. What do we need to talk to Scorpio about? 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords, first card out. Dealing with somebody who is rude, crude. I'm not gonna say rude. Maybe they don't act necessarily rude, but they behind the scenes like to see people suffer, or suffer might be a harsh word. They like to wreak havoc and cause trouble, make drama when there doesn't need to be. That's what it feels like, dealing with someone like that. Jumped on out here. So let's see. They came out together, so we'll put them together. And I feel like the possibility they need to go right here. You have the High Priestess, 5 of Pentacles, a Tower. Actually, let's do it how I normally do. We're going to go like this. Move it over here. The Tower. And the Page of Cups in the reverse here. Let's take a look at this. You have the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, listen to me. The 5 of Five of Cups. Maybe you're overlooking some things as well. Focusing too much on what happened and what not, you know, healing yourself and moving on. But I feel like you've dealt with this person that they really, I feel like they just, it's not even so much that they go out of their way. They probably like drama. They don't really they may have had drama in all their relationships. They may like this. They may not be happy unless they're in an argument, we'll say, or being argumentative. They are even when they're joking and playing, this is how they are. Like, it's always something on another level, it feels like. You have this Five of Pentacles. I feel like there may be a someone, I keep feeling like I did over here with calling them or texting them possibly. I feel like there was some closure that needed to be had that hasn't. It's hard to let something go. It's hard to, you know, I want to tell you that I think I see someone getting off the phone or texting with you, and they're like showing people your messages. They are laughing about it. They are, just be very aware that if you're in pursuit of someone that you either may have had a recent breakup with, or that maybe it wasn't even a relationship, I'm feeling. Maybe it was more of a you had a fling kind of connection, but you fell in love possibly. You got emotionally attached to this person, but this is them. They're this Five of Swords here. They're the type that doesn't care about those things, and you know, they're some people find it easy to treat people like they're a spouse. Do things with them like a real couple would do, or like someone like they would be in love with would do, and have no emotional attachment to it. This is what I feel like you're dealing with. I hate hearing of these things, but this is what it feels like you're dealing with, which is very hurtful. And I feel like you thought that, I'm looking at this High Priestess, like this is the level you thought you two were on, possibly. You thought you had this connection with this person. And in reality, it's I can't even. It feels like barren and dry. It's where the conversations have led to here. You have this Tower in the reverse. Something has to happen, has to change, and it will bring itself about. If the universe is trying to push you in a certain direction, and you keep aiming your devotion and your emotion and your time and your conversations to someone that disregards you, they will step in. Eventually something will step in and happen and completely end the situation if it's not good for you. Especially if you're asking for good love. You're asking for love. You're really trying to ask for this one's love, but in reality you're going to bring in the love. You're going to bring in the love that you deserve. If this person they cannot love you back, they cannot give you what you need, and you're asking for love, the universe may just step in and bring. You may be denying someone else as well because you've got your heart set on this other person, or you're ignoring the signs that there is someone else for you. But I feel like a Tower will come in here. I feel like something will bring change, and you will be very happy when it happens, I think. I mean, you won't when it exactly happens, but immediately after you'll understand. And when you get to the point of having the kind of love that maybe you never even knew before, maybe it will be experienced in a different way. And you'll know it. You'll know it when you find it, or when it shows up on your door. We have the Knight of Swords here. Seven of Cups. What else do we have here? This is you needing to take your time. You may have rushed into this other relationship or into, it doesn't have to, let me remind you that it doesn't have to go down exactly as I'm saying. This may be in particular for somebody, but that energy is still around some of you anyway. It may not be to the exact, but I'm feeling like there was a lot of rushing into something, and this is telling you to take your time and ask, communicate better, so that you know whether this is really the right person for you. That way you could make a informed choice and make the right choice. And don't go after the shiny thing. Don't go after the only the person that is like immaculately dressed, good looking when you first meet them. I mean, putting a person on a pedestal, like, you know, or making a pedestal so high that someone can't reach to sit on it for you. You know what I mean? Be careful of someone who may, on the outside, look like what you're looking for. You know what I mean? And then once you get involved with them, you find out that they're not that person at all. So just be careful and choose wisely, I feel like telling you. All right, anything else here from this deck for Scorpio? Five of Swords. Choose wisely. Take your time. Choose wisely. Communicate well. Or this may be what you run into again. And this is talking about this round and round as well. Don't get into something without thinking it through. This is mostly, I'll pull some cards in a few about, your financial part of this, okay? Just so you're aware. I just feel like this needs to be said. The round and around is like, I feel like something is beginning to, for some of you, you've already moved from this into a new relationship, or you're beginning to. Be careful of something looking too familiar. A different person, but some of the same. Oh, I gotta. Huh. There's something in my finger. Weird. What the heck? That was weird. It was like something sharp was just in my hand. I suddenly felt it. So weird. All right. Sorry, I don't know if that relates to anybody else or if it just, I just suddenly was there. So weird. All right, moving on. All right, Scorpio. We have, these came out together. We have Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in the reverse here. This may be someone leaving a situation. This may be something that benefits you anyway. This may be, let me put this over here. This may be someone taking some things and leaving the situation as well. With the Six of Cups in the reverse here, it feels like there isn't, it was familiar to an extent, and this may be the second connection here. You may end it quickly. You may be deciding to end a connection quickly because they look too much like this. That may be as well. Going in the same cycle, feeling like the same things are happening again, and staying aware of what this person is all about, even though their outside looks different. Their outside seems, they're outside. When I say they're outside, I'm saying their appearance, the way they talk to you, their demeanor. It could be different from this other person you dealt with, but I feel like there's the same vibe underneath. So just be very mindful of that. Obviously, it's not everybody, but if you feel like something feels too familiar, then it may be because it's the same, it's the same candy in a different wrapper. That's what, if you understand what I'm saying there. I do feel like walking away though. This is you have the Ace of Pentacles. This could be a yes if someone just asks something, maybe about whether it's this person or that. Also, I feel like this is some eye opener. An eye opener. You are being more focused as well with this pentacle. You're aimed at a happier future. You don't want to mess with any of this nonsense here. And this may be you walking away, you leaving a situation as well. Maybe you know, with this the Seven of Swords, I feel sometimes it can mean like someone taking things from you, or a thieving from you, whatever. But I feel a lot of times, like in the relationship aspect of it, it can be, this is you. This is depicting you cutting your losses. You have to leave a little bit of you behind in the situation, and packing up those swords and getting the hell out of there once you realize that this isn't the right thing for you. You walking away, you being more focused on what is right for you or what you need to do. Anything else here for Scorpio? Anything else? The Queen of Wands in the reverse here. With this in the reverse, I'm feeling like this may be you, who you're dealing with. It may be a fire sign, but it may also be someone who they don't learn their lessons. They don't. Maybe you tried to get through to them about the way they're acting. Maybe you were like, if you had any arguments, or if you had disagreements, whatever, they just could not, they didn't learn from anything. I think someone may, I'm looking at the Seven of Swords here and this walking away, someone may take a break from a relationship, or say that they want to take a break because you think that that is going to scare them into acting right. But I feel like this Queen of Wands in the reverse is saying that they won't learn a lesson from it. So you'd be wasting your time with that, just so you're aware. All right, let's pull. I'm going to pull a few message cards here for you, Scorpio. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the money. I want to finish up this energy here. Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. I feel like ultimately that you will make a decent decision on what needs to be done. I don't think that this person's going to learn a lesson, though. If you are dealing with someone and you're thinking about giving ultimatums, possibly, or going away and not calling them, or just plain old just not answering calls or whatever for a while, to try to straighten them up. I don't think it's going to work. Love charm. Attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. There could be the idea that it's time for you to move on from whatever situation you're in as well, and attract new love to come in here. This may be you walking away from, I feel like a second connection, though. I feel like you've been through this again and again in your mind, going over, and you're like, this ended up being exactly like the last time. This person said they weren't going to be like that, and they ended up being that way. But I do feel like you need to separate yourself from that energy, and try not to fall back into what is too familiar when it comes to being attracted to someone. I know it's hard to do, it is, but you have to be more aware of, and take your time. Don't go in all willy-nilly. Take your time and really get to know this person, the next person. to start on a more solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move to a, I'm going to move over here to this deck. Can we please get some clarity on what's going on with Scorpio and their money and career at this time? What do they need to know? The Lovers in the reverse. Someone may be, you may need to hold off on signing a contract of some sort, or starting employment. I feel like something's going to happen that you need to push the date out. It's the Lovers can be about contracts, or it could be about unions as well, entwining maybe your finance with someone else. I feel like someone needs to be told, do not get a joint bank account with this in the reverse like this as well. Let's see, the Hangman. Yeah, you may need to wait. Stay. It's like the Hangman is like, he is like keeping you in a energy, a suspended energy, energy of, you know, waiting to see, the outcome of something, or just needing to wait a while in order to really see clearly whether it is the right move or not, possibly. Let's see, what else do we have here? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you better stay focused. Stay focused. If there's a new job opportunity, or a chance to get more money, make more money somehow, be mindful of what it's about. I feel like you need to really think it through. There may be a chance of you being held in a limbo with a job, waiting for a job to call as well, to give you the answer about, you know, like your after interview. Oh, we'll call you. You haven't heard. Ace of Cups and Two of Wands here. I feel like things are gonna go your way. You're gonna need to make some kind of a decision here, which way you want to go. This could be about two different jobs. This could be about two different careers, making career moves. This could be about I'm looking at the way they're crossing that, entwining bank accounts, entwining money. Maybe needing to keep things separate to some extent. Not involving all the money together. Each of you keeping money separate. You can put money together, is all in good, but I'm feeling like saying a two-step. I'm looking at the snakes twined around each other, and these swords crossing, or these wands crossing, sorry. I feel like if you're going to put money into the same account, the only way to get money out of the account is for both of you to physically authorize it. Taking both of you, your energies, or your, you know, you combined. That way nobody is going to get over anybody else. You have I know it's hard to do that, or try to tell your significant other that's what you want. You don't want to put the money together unless you're doing it like this. They'll probably get offended. I'm just telling you that's probably the best choice for you to do. Ace of Cups here. I feel like doing so, combining forces will bring more abundance and prosperity. I feel you'll be less stressed, able to take care of things better. But I do feel like one or the other of you may take advantage of that situation. Maybe not even meaning to, but you will. I feel like one of you will. So just be mindful of that, and keep it so that you have to have each other to withdraw the money out. You know, just to protect each other, protect each other's investment. All right, Scorpio, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I will see you next video.